Alright guys, good afternoon. This is Brevity Aces here to you. I'm going to be going over how to install a World of Tank mod pack. I've had a lot of people asking, how exactly do you install this mod pack? So I've decided to go ahead and make a video on how to explain how to do this. I do want to let everyone know though, in doing this mod pack you do enhance your game as well. Also, I cannot be responsible for anything that happens to your computer. Whether it's corrupting your files or your computer, regardless. This is just based off of what I can do. So anyways, so here we go. So first we're gonna go to the odemmortis.com website. Once you get to that website, it's gonna take you to their main website, which my internet is taking forever to load. Okay, so here we go. You're gonna come up to this website here, okay? What's up in the corner here, then you're going to go up here, it says OMC mod pack. You're going to click that. It's going to take you to this here. If you have problems with the mod, you go to support, and then they have content over here, which basically this content list allows you to browse through all the available mods and displays additional information. There's pictures and sources, links for you. OMC mod pack is basically a mod for World of Tanks, and what it does is it takes multiple mods and puts it into like a downloader, and it's a very easy way to download and install the mod. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and download this. It should take too long. It's relatively fast. If you've got a fast internet connection, like I said, mine just took literally 5 seconds. So once you get that installed, downloaded, you're going to click find your download link wherever it linked to, and you're going to open it up. It's going to pop up to here. You're going to hit run, and you're just going to follow the prompts. You're going to hit next. If you want to install it to a certain area, you're going to want to install it to a certain area. I just put mine default for the C drive, so keep going. I'm going to keep going. Let it install. So alright, now it's installed. Next we're gonna launch the mod pack client. You're gonna hit finish. It's gonna automatically launch it for you. You don't have to even do anything. The nice thing about this mod pack is that it continuously updates. So if there's ever a problem, you always will get the notification needs to update. Alright, so next what we're gonna do is you're gonna put this in your games for World of Tanks. That's where you're gonna download the destination for the mods. You're gonna hit next. Now what it's doing is it's downloading all the newest available mods out there. It may take a few minutes to do this, so please bear with me. Also with yourself, like I said, this could take several minutes, but if you've got a fast internet connection, it may just take really fast. I've got a decent connection tonight, so we should be pretty good here. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so what this is here, this is every single mod that they've put in the Odem Mortis mod. It goes with the XVM. There's multiple things in here you can do. So basically, I'm gonna go through and tell you guys what I have on mine. So you guys, if you want to do the same ones that I use, you can see my past videos of what I use. So first, I click clean installation up top here. That deletes content for your resident mods folder. Basically, if you have anything in there, it'll automatically delete those and override them with these. XVM section, I click that, and then you click XVM main files. Okay. This right here, the XVM main files, this is the content they use to do the rating system. The rating system is based off of all in-game stats, so I can go over that later after this video, maybe in another video, I'm not sure yet. Alright, next I'm going to go with the Omc Xdm Config File, and then I just go with the mini map extension. This gives me tank name only. So off to the side here, you can right click it and any of these icons here, and it'll show you exactly what it does. So what that does is that puts a tank name underneath the little icon. So it's very useful if you're trying to find a certain guy on the map. Alright, next we're going to do battle results by default. Battle results by default, I just use my personal score. This is what happens after you've finished a game, won, lost, whatever. This basically will default you to the certain screen. I like to go to here because I like to see exactly what I did as damage wise and all that. Some people may have personal, other ones they might do team score or detailed report. Alright, so we're gonna keep going down here. You can do whatever ones you guys want on here. I'm just gonna show you the ones that I use. This next one is the player panel and statistic. This is basically the battle loading and tab window. This basically shows you what you'll see on that menu, and I'll do a bigger picture here because this is kind of small. Come on, here we go. Alright, so this is what it shows on the side of the screen when you're playing, and then this is what it shows in your battle, in your loading screen. So basically it shows your win rate here. This is your win rate overall. So unlike this guy down here, he's got a 62% win rate. Battles, this shows you how many battles you've been in. And then on the other side here, this right here is your Wn8 rating. This is basically your rating within the game, rates how well you are. I do want to say this, these are not always accurate. I've played against people that had really low scores, but they are really good. So I really don't pay attention to this. I mean, sometimes you see him way up here like this guy. He's got to be really good. 17,000 battles, 7 hours of playing. This here is battles on that particular vehicles in hundreds. So this person has played 7 hours worth of this vehicle, this T110ES. And then the last one here is the win rate on that particular vehicle. This basically explains everything in detail about this person. They've got a 59% win rate. They've played 17,000 battles overall. They've got a 2,397 battle win or Wn8 rating. And then they've got a 7 hour on this particular vehicle. That's a lot of hours. And then 58% chance win rate on this particular vehicle alone. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on. Alright, so we're going to keep going down here. This one here is the OMC starting battle logo disabled. This disables the OMC mod pack logo in game. I do YouTube videos, so I disable it because I don't want their logo all up over everything. It's disruptive to me in game, so we don't put that in there. Color scale. The color scale is basically what you saw on the last picture. This right here, it changes the color scale. So obviously 0 to 314 Wn8 rating is going to be a red bar. And you can change this. I mean, I have just the basic 6. You can go all the way up to 10 colors. I make it easy, simple and easy. Next is the 6 Sense mod. This basically puts a logo up over your, and I don't know why that is doing that. That's supposed to be this one down here. This basically puts a logo up for the 6 Sense mod. What this does is anytime you get like spotted by an enemy, it'll pop up saying it's a trap. That's what this one does. So I use that one because it's pretty cool if you're trying to snipe. It comes in very handy. And then you can change that icon. Like I change it to this guy here. Yeah, General Akbar from Star Wars. You guys know who that is? It's a trap. My horrible impression. Alright, so the next one is going to be your tank icons. This is basically the service record tank icons. So in here, these icons right here. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. We're going to zoom it in a little bit. There we go. So these icons right here. These are the icons that'll pop up in game. It'll pop up on your service record. It'll pop up on the battle loading screen. And this is how everyone always says, "Oh, dog, man, we're in a tier 7 battle." Well, this is that mod. So that'll tell you exactly what tier they are. Gives you a picture of the actual tank, and then it also gives you the vehicle description, the vehicle name. So that's a very handy mod to have. And then you can go ahead and also change the colors too if you want. I have it just a simple like this. I mean, it's easy. Heavies. These are mediums, lights. These are arties, and these are tank destroyers. So very easy color scale. You can go back and forth, try different ones, however you want to do it. Alright, the next one's going to be crosshairs. There are so many crosshairs out, depending how many tanks you drive. There's tons of different ones you can do. I mean, look at all. There's tons on there. I just used the DG's site version 5. This one I like because it gives you the distance to the vehicle. Let's see, it's kind of hard to view this. It gives you distance. It gives you your scope zoom. It gives you how much damage or how much HP they have on here rather than above here, because when you're looking at the vehicle, you're you're not really looking up here. You're looking down here in this little section, and it tells you right here, right off to the side, big letters rather than just tiny little letters. It tells you your ammo count. It tells you how fast your ammo count is. So basically, this tank that whoever's firing this tank, it's going to be a 1.29 seconds reload time, which is pretty fast. And right here shows your 34%. This is a 34% chance to hit that target, or actually no, 34% chance to damage that. Actually, I don't know what that is. Actually, they changed it. Excuse me, I apologize. Not sure what that is. I'm still learning about some of these mods. This one's still relatively new. I just found this one, and I like it so far. It's very awesome. I like it. But there's other different ones on here. If you're an arty and all you use arty, there are some really cool arty ones out there. This one here, I have one of my clanmates actually uses this one, and he swears that it's an awesome mod. I mean, look at this thing. It gives you a rangefinder, tells you exactly how far, approximate shell travel time. I mean, don't tell me that that's awesome. I mean, to have someone say, oh man, it's going to take 0.8 seconds to travel to that distance. So then you just calculate it out. And the nice thing about this mod too is you look at it, you can see from here to here, that's 15 seconds. So that vehicle could go from there to there in 15 seconds. I don't know how exactly it figures it out. I think it has something to do with the vehicle or whatnot. This right here is the orientation meter with gun horizontal angle. So that basically explains that. It also explains your gun elevation angle, also max firing range panel. I don't know much about this. I don't use this. My claimant can go more in depth about it, so I'll talk to him. Maybe I'll make another video on how to all the different type of crosshairs you can download. And moving on down here, we're gonna have the zoom. Now, I've talked to some people saying that this is cheating because there's no reason why I should have a 500 meter zoom. But I've looked at World of Tanks, and there's nothing against you to have this mod. So I don't believe it's cheating. So that's a max 500 zoom without gun shake. That's just the visual. I mean, your gun's gonna shake no matter what. Because you're not changing the config files of the game. You're just changing the visual effects. Zoom in configs. I've got it zoomed all the way to 10 for a zoom factor of 1.6 to 48. So basically, it's just going to be really super big zoom. So you can zoom in pretty far, which is really close. Really cool if you're sniping. It comes in handy, trust me. Alright, moving on. There's a damage panel. You can install that. I don't use the damage panel. It just changes your damage above your name or above the vehicles. It just changes it to different styles. I may use it down the road, but I don't use it right now. See, this one has a damage on the sides. See, all that. So it changes all the modules where they're located. So the next one is this damage indicator. So that's the damage panel. This is the damage indicator. This one basically, anytime you get hit, it'll tell you where you got hit from. And it actually has a cool little countdown timer that it starts to count down. And it comes in handy. If you just got shot and you don't know where from, you could point in that general direction and wait for the next shot. And then by the time they take that next shot, you just calculate it out. You know, if it took them 10 seconds, you know, cool, you've got 10 seconds to get behind a rock or whatnot. So it comes in handy. We keep going down here. Like I said, you can change all these. You can look at all these depending on which ones you want to use. It's up to you. Your decision. Keep going down, keep going. You can change textures, max fair plane mod. This one here, this one I tell people you have to get. This is only on the maps by location. So this is an HD minimap. So rather than that old style minimap, you get a way better minimap. This comes in handy. I mean, it tells you everything. I mean, you got the trees, you got the lakes, you got buildings, you know, the roads. It comes in handy. So that's I like seeing that. That's a cool mod. And there are some other ones like colored penetration and ricochets on tanks. So you can add that in there. It shows you where the tanks have gotten shot at previously. So, and then it has the sound mod section. I use these because these sounds are awesome and they're realistic. I use the real engine sounds. They actually sound like the tanks. I actually took time and I Googled or YouTube videoed a bunch of the certain tanks that I drive, and they sound just the same. So they did a good job with that. Next is the weapon sounds. If you guys are in game and you hear some of the shots on certain tanks, they're loud. if you use these are louder, way louder. They're a lot more realistic and they sound a lot better. I'd say they're HD quality. Same thing with hit sounds. When you get a hit sound, it's whatever it's the ping sound or the bam, whatever it is. Those are more better quality high sounds. So that's all the ones that I use. So after you select all your different mods you want to install, what you're gonna do is you're gonna on the bottom where it says next, and you're gonna hit the next button. It's gonna take you to this screen. Now I don't understand why they give you all these different icons. You don't need so many. Create shortcut OMC mod pack update reconfigure. That you want. Because what that does is that gives you an icon that anytime you want to update it, or change something in it, you just run that update configure file, and then it just takes you right back into the screen we were just back in. And you just go ahead and change everything you want, and then it'll reinstall them. Create shortcut to uninstall OMC mod pack. I don't really see the reason for that, because you can just go to your uninstall in your Windows and just uninstall it. Create start menu icons. OMC mod pack icons. This here just creates it on the start menu. I put it in there. This one here is additional icons. Create a shortcut for a World of Tanks, or create a shortcut for World of Tanks launcher. These are both exactly the same thing. I don't really understand why they have both of them. I haven't really looked up why. I've tried both of them. They both do the exact same thing. So for now, it doesn't really matter to me. I just click the top one, World of Tanks. So now you're going to hit next, and what it's going to do, it's going to basically take all those files. It's downloading them right now, and then it'll basically go through. So right now it says it's downloading 81.79 megabytes of those files, and then it tells you that current file how big it is. So it'll go through all the different files and download them basically. It tells you remaining time, so it's got 2 minutes of this time to go through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward this, because no one wants to be here for 2 minutes listening to me yappering. So I'll hold it after. Alright guys, so we are done with installing all the mod packs. Now once this goes, you can actually click this and have it launched directly into your game. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just unclick it and hit finish. After that, this is going to basically send all your information to this, sending to the statistic data. Alright guys, so thank you for watching this video on how to install the OMC mod pack. I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe and like, and I will see you next time.